Perfect. Thank you everyone for logging on to Olive Online today. Today we will be having Joan Chang, who is a senior staff attorney at Community Legal Aid SoCal Health Unit. She has over 15 years of experience in public interest and private practice. She has a deep commitment to ensuring Orange County residents have access to the healthcare that they need and deserve. She advocates for her individual clients and overcomes systematic healthcare barriers affecting all Californians. Community Health Aid SoCal is a member of the Health Consumer Alliance, a statewide collaborative of other legal aid agencies. Joan is a member of Health Consumer Alliance Race and Equity Commitment and LGBTQIA plus committees. Sorry. Just give me 1 second. Let me make sure everyone is muted. Thank you. All right, where was I? Oh, and she is a facilitator at the Medicare Spousal Impoverishment Advocates Work Group. How are you doing today, Joan?
Good, good. Thank you for the intro.
Thank you. Oh, one more thing. Joan has received her JD from Southwestern Law School and her BA from the University of California, Berkeley, and she is a proud mom of 2 young children. How old are they? Just so.
I have a 4-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter, so I'm busy.
Well, this is your floor, so feel free to take it over, and we are all here to learn more about, our legal services that we have.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Joan Chang, she, her pronouns. I'm an attorney here at Community Legal Aid SoCal. Today, we're going to talk about the services that we provide generally, and then go into more specifics about what we do specifically in the health unit. So we'll do an introduction into who the heck we are, what Community Legal Aid stands for, and if you have any questions during the presentation itself, feel free to just raise your hand. If someone could monitor the chat, because I think I'm going to be doing the share screen, so I may not be able to see the chat. But if you have any questions throughout the presentation, let me know. And we'll also do questions at the end too. Okay, bear with me. Oh, can I get sharing capability?
Yes, I just did.
Okay, cool.
You should be able to now.
Wonderful. Okay. Okay, can everyone see that? Can I get like a verbal yes? You can see this slide that says Community Legal Aid SoCal Services.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And I'm a fan of the laser pointer on PowerPoint. Can you all see the laser pointer, the red laser pointer? Can I get a verbal yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. This is our mission. And I also like to showcase this. This is actually the mural that's on the back of our Santa Ana office parking lot. And because, a lot of our clients are, we're serving our clients over the phone or via email. A lot of our clients don't get to see this anymore, but I like to showcase it because it was also contributed by some of our staff who are quite artistic. And I just like to show it off because we don't get to show it off enough. Okay, this is our service area. We serve all of Orange County, and we do serve Southeast LA County. We have physical offices in Compton and Norwalk in LA County, and our physical offices in Orange County are in Santa Ana and Anaheim. We do have a ton of different units, or what we call practice areas, or departments, if you like to call it that. Whenever you are, typically our clients are going to be calling our hotline. And so you'll be speaking with a paralegal in our intake and assessment unit. And depending on what your legal issue is, we have a consumer defense. So if you're ever getting sued for money or debt or things like that, our consumer defense unit assists with that. For housing issues, whether it's an eviction or a pay to quit, or if it's like a landlord-tenant issue that you're having, our housing unit assist with those sort of services. Public benefits, that can include issues with your CalFresh, your food stamps. It could also include SSI, supplemental security income, Social Security disability income, SSDI, any sort of public benefits, whether it's at a state or federal level, our public benefits unit handles. We also have an immigration unit. We have a family law unit. This is us. I'm in health. We'll talk about more of what we assist with. And we also have a seniors unit. So if you're 60 years and older, if you have a legal issue, our seniors unit may be able to assist. We also do have a systemic impact unit. So sometimes when shady cities or counties or, court systems are not providing folks the civil rights that they are entitled to, we do have a systemic impact unit to sue some of these entities. And then also we do have a case management program. I want to kind of highlight and brag about this. We do have 3 in-house social workers at our office to assist with any sort of non-legal issues you may have. So obviously y'all are calling us about some sort of legal issue you're having, but we do have case managers to provide you at least some referrals or maybe some hand-holding for any sort of social or non-legal related matters. We do have a help center in our Compton courthouse, a DV clinic, both in our Compton and Norwalk courthouses, and we do have a small claims unit. They can't provide legal advice, but they can provide you some guidance as to how to represent yourself in a small claims filing. Okay. All right. Overall services, our focus is to assist low-income individuals and families. Our eligibility requirements do include that you have to live in or be a resident of Orange County or Southeast LA County. Typically, and this is not for our health unit and our seniors unit, but typically for our other services, you have to be below a certain income amount and below a certain asset amount. So, don't feel like we're kind of prying when we're asking about what your household income is and what your household assets are. Unfortunately, because of the funding that we get, some of our services are restricted to low income and low asset families and individuals. We also do have kind of limitations on who we can assist based on your immigration status. However, if you are a domestic violence victim, survivor, trafficking survivor, or victims of violent crimes, there may be an exception to our immigration categories. And typically, we're dealing with civil issues, not criminal issues. We do have an expungement clinic, a expungement unit. So that's probably the closest criminal thing that we assist and handle. But for the most part, we're going to be helping you out with a civil legal issue. Okay, we do have legal workshops and clinics. This includes a DV clinic, eviction defense clinic. So these clinics, just to let you know, the clinics are run by paralegals and attorneys. And essentially you go in and you're helping yourself. So you're bringing, we provide you the paperwork, but you're probably filling in the paperwork with your specific details. But we provide you a lot of instruction and guidance as to how to fill out the forms. But you're going to be doing, kind of the hand, you're doing the work for you and representing yourself, but we give you some hand-holding guidance. We also have a consumer defense workshop. Again, if someone's suing you for any sort of debt, like credit card debt, medical debt sometimes, a bankruptcy clinic, a social security clinic. This includes, again, SSI and SSDI. An expungement clinic, again, for certain crimes that can be expunged and removed from your criminal record. We do have a clinic for that. And then we also have a small claims advisory workshop. Again, in small claims, unfortunately, they can't legally provide you legal advice because technically with small claims, they could help both, the plaintiff and the defendant, but they do have a workshop to guide you through the small claims process. Our services are free. We're a nonprofit law office. We don't charge for our services. And just to kind of remind again, both our health unit, that's where I'm at, And our seniors unit, there's no income or asset limit. So, we're still going to ask what your income and asset is, but no matter how high or low it is, it's not going to disqualify you from getting services from the health unit or the seniors unit. Some of our other units, let me go back. Some of our other units may not be able to help you if you're over income or you're over asset, but health unit and seniors unit, you don't have to worry about that. Okay. All right. Kind of more details on who the heck we are in the health unit. Who we serve. We serve a pretty broad spectrum of clients. Again, because we don't have an income and asset test, we could assist folks at all income and asset levels, but for the most part, majority of our clients are low income individuals and families. We do assist monolingual speaking clients. We do, within our health unit alone, do have Korean speaking, Spanish speaking, and Vietnamese speaking staff, but any sort of language you do speak, we do have interpretive services to provide assistance. Our ages, the ages for our clients, my youngest client was an infant, a newborn, I think was like 2 months old. And my oldest client was 103 years old. So we do assist folks at all ages, young and old, elderly, or actually, if you want to say, I've assisted pregnant moms. So, some of our clients are still in the belly. We do assist those with disabilities, whether it's a mental or physical disability, including those with vision or hearing disabilities. We do also assist those who are on the spectrum and parents of those who are on the autism spectrum. Developmentally disabled folks, whether you're a minor child or an adult child, we do assist current and former regional center clients. And lastly, we do assist those who identify as LGBTQIA+. We've had in the past some transgender clients where we've been able to help them overcome some healthcare barriers. And last, I'm going to say this, we assist anyone, whether you have a lot of medical conditions or you're healthy and you're just looking for health insurance coverage. Feel free to give us a call. We'll be able to help you out to see what healthcare programs you might be eligible for. All right, these are kind of the programs that we deal with. If you are applying for or need help with accessing Medi-Cal, Medicare, Covered California, any sort of dental coverage. IHSS, which is In-Home Supportive Services, is a county and state program where the state pays for a caregiver to come into the home to help you with non-medical kind of activities of daily living, they call it. So if you need help because of your physical conditions, you're not able to kind of feed yourself or bathe yourself or dress yourself or able to go to the grocery store and do grocery shopping on your own, the IHSS program might be a good idea for you. And we also do assist those with healthcare barriers with their private insurance plan. All right, I like to kind of call these our little buckets. These are kind of the areas that we help with. An area that we assist with is eligibility. So, are you getting denied or are you getting cut off from Medi-Cal, from Medicare for your Covered California plan? Benefits, meaning, hey, you already have insurance, but your insurance plan is giving you a lot of problems in being able to access your care. So is your plan denying or delaying your care? Does your health plan have an adequate network of doctors? You've seen a bunch of in-network doctors and they're not able to help, but your health plan is saying, no, you can't go see someone outside of your health plan. Those sort of issues, if you're experiencing those issues, feel free to give us a call. Every once in a while, we will represent a client at a Medi-Cal hearing or an IHSS hearing or a Medicare hearing if needed. Just keep in mind, if you ever get denied by Medi-Cal, IHSS, or Medicare, you always can file an appeal. I always tell my clients, when in doubt, utilize your legal appeal rights, because you never know, the appeal decision might come in your favor. Medical billing, if you're having problems with any medical bills or dental bills, some of our clients are just calling us saying, hey, I got this huge bill and I don't know if this is the right amount that I should be paying. So sometimes we'll take a look at their bill, we'll take a look at their health plan and confirm if they are indeed getting billed properly, or perhaps, their insurance company should have paid more. We also are the Medicare and Medi-Cal Ombuds Program Service Provider. So this is where if you do have both Medi-Cal and Medicare, if you're having any sort of issues accessing your care, issues with your health plan, issues with your doctors, you can give us a call and we'd be able to kind of guide you through. We also are part of what we call the California DMHC, which is the Department of Managed Healthcare Consumer Assistance Program. So some health plans in California are regulated by this state agency. And then that means that you have a right to file an appeal with DMHC. And we could potentially assist you in filing that appeal. And lastly, I'd like to brag about this. We're a proud member of the Health Consumer Alliance. It's a statewide collaborative of other legal aid agencies up and down the state. So we have Bay Area, we have Central California, we have San Diego, we have LA County, we have folks all up and down the state doing the same thing that we're doing. They have their own health unit within their legal aid office. And we all meet and we bring up systemic issues. So if something that's happening in Orange County is also happening with folks in, San Francisco County, we try to bring those up to the state agencies where we could hopefully make some change across the state. All right, some of our health unit successes. We've assisted thousands of folks in getting access to Medi-Cal, whether it means, their application got denied or they were getting renewed for their Medi-Cal and for some reason Medi-Cal terminated and cut off their Medi-Cal. We've been assisting folks stay on or keep their Medi-Cal for years. We've assisted hundreds of folks navigating between Medi-Cal and Covered California. So Medi-Cal is like the Medicaid program in California. We like to add Cal to everything. Medi-Cal, CalFresh, CalWorks. Our public assistance Medicaid program is called Medi-Cal in California, and a Medi-Cal has kind of like an income limit. So if you're over that limit, you might be eligible for Covered California, which means that you would still get coverage, but you might just have to pay a little bit out of pocket for it. Medi-Cal is free. Sometimes there's a disconnect between these two programs, so we help folks with that. Some of our past wins, we've gotten some durable medical equipment for our clients. For a client, this I think was like about 3 or 4 years ago, we were able to win an approval for a power wheelchair. This was, I think, 2 years ago, where I had an autistic child client who was nonverbal and needed like an iPad style device to communicate with his teachers and with his family members. The health plan, I think it was Blue Shield, the health plan Blue Shield had denied it, saying, hey, you don't need this. You could use other sort of, means of treatment to address this issue. We were able to file an appeal and win the appeal for the client so that they can get this device. This was, I believe, 4 years ago. I think this was 2020 during COVID. We had a client who had cancer. She had a tumor on her lung, and the Medi-Cal plan, Cal Optima in Orange County here, said, hey, you don't need this, this surgery to remove the lung tumor. They denied the procedure. The client actually went to hearing by themselves and they lost at the hearing level. The judge said, no, you don't need it. We represented them at a rehearing, at a new hearing, and at the new hearing, we won. We were able to finally convince the judge that this client really needed this lung tumor surgery. And I believe the client is now cancer-free. Reduce barriers to gender affirming care. We do have clients, transgender clients who are calling us with any sort of barriers that they're experiencing with their health plan. We're able to hopefully reduce those barriers to that care. In medical billing and dental billing, we've probably saved our clients over $1 million. Some of the hospital bills that we've seen, can be quite high. So I want to say total, we've probably saved over, it might be in the several billion, maybe the 2 million at this point. And like today, what I'm doing, we participate in a bunch of outreach events, educating Orange County on their health consumer rights. And this is how to reach us. We have our 1-800 number, and we do have an online intake during our off hours or not. So feel free to give us a call and or fill out our online intake. And again, a reminder that our services are free. And these are a list of health specific know your rights presentation topics. So if Olive Community Services would like us to come back, we can come back and do a more specific topic on what your health consumer rights are. So if you know, for some of if you have any members of your community who are 60 plus, some long-term care support and services. For our dual population, again, that means those who have both Medicare and Medi-Cal. We have a bunch of different presentation topics on different Medi-Cal topics. We do have other specific health-related topics affecting our immigrant populations, how to file an appeal and grievance with your health plan, how to go out and network for care, how to get access to gender-affirming care. So we have different presentations that we can do and kind of do a deeper dive into these specific topics. And that is it. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing real quick, and I'm happy to reshare if there's any specific slide y'all want to go back to. Please share the number in the chat. Yes, I will. Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you so much for the engaging and insightful presentation. I think it is information that is useful and valuable for everyone, not only our senior population, but anyone that's in, you know, that has Medicare and Medi-Cal and health insurance. And I feel like that's everyone in California and Orange County as well. So thank you for that. If there is any questions, please feel free to ask. I will stop the
Olive Community Services is a 501c3 nonprofit organization based in Southern California that provides culturally appropriate services to seniors, their family, and the community. Through its physical and virtual interactive programs, Olive engages participants in a variety of ways that promotes health and well-being. To learn more about Olive Community Services, to get involved, or to make a donation, please visit www.olivecs.org or email info@olivecs.org. Be a change maker, and together, let's live, learn, and thrive.